Imagine this. You work 8 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week. Payday arrives, the deposit hits your account, and less than a week later, you have no idea where it all went. Meanwhile, someone earning the exact same amount is already using their paycheck to build stability. The difference isn't how much they earn, it's the plan they follow. What seems like barely enough today can become the seed of your financial freedom tomorrow if you move it strategically. Maybe you think this doesn't apply to you because you feel like you earn too little, life is too expensive, or saving is impossible. But if you look closely, you'll find stories of people who started with almost nothing, even handing out flyers or doing small jobs, and still found a way to grow. What's missing isn't money. What's missing is direction. Today, I'm going to show you 7 ways to use your salary to turn Tinto the foundation of your financial freedom. And the last one is going to surprise you. You're not going to hear empty motivational phrases here. We're going to look at the real difference between someone who stays stuck in the same routine and someone who uses their paycheck to move forward. Stay until the end because I have an incredible bonus for you. First tip, live as if you earned half. Yes, it sounds brutal, but it works. Most people spend based on what they can tolerate, not on what they actually need. It's like having a bottle with cracks. No matter how much you pour in, something always leaks out. Let me tell you about Daniel, who worked as an office assistant in Florida. His rule was simple: live only on half of his paycheck and invest the other half. At first it felt impossible, but that habit allowed him to save enough to get his real estate license. Today he combines his office job with additional income as an agent and earns more than ever. It's not about living miserably, it's about prioritizing what's essential. That extra becomes the first pillar of your financial freedom. Second tip, pay yourself first. When the paycheck arrives, most people rush to pay rent, utilities, the credit card, the phone, and then check if there's anything left for them. There usually isn't. The system is designed so you spend everything. Those who build wealth do the opposite. The moment they get paid, they set aside a percentage for themselves. Example, Oprah Winfrey, long before she became one of the most influential women in the world, saved a portion of every paycheck, even when her early TV jobs paid very little. That habit allowed her to invest in herself, in courses, books, and opportunities that later multiplied her wealth. Paying yourself first isn't selfish, it's respect for your future. If you don't take your portion at the start, you end up with crumbs. And no one grows on crumbs. Third tip, turn your salary into capital using compound interest. Most people use their money to buy things that lose value. The newest iPhone, seasonal clothes, giant TVs. They look great on social media, but financially they build nothing. Think differently. Every dollar that comes in can be a brick to build something solid. For example, Emily worked as a server in a restaurant. She used part of her paycheck to take a photography course. She started doing small weekend sessions and reinvested everything she earned into better lenses and equipment. Today she has a stable photography business and a much higher income thanks to that initial investment. Every time you use your money, ask yourself, does this give me more freedom tomorrow, or is it just going to disappear? Fourth tip, automate everything. Tony Robbins says it all the time. If you don't make your savings automatic, it won't happen. Bills arrive on time every month. Why don't your savings? Most people rely on willpower, believing that if something is left over, they'll save it. But nothing is ever left. Those who grow create systems. Here's the story of Megan, who worked as a medical assistant. She set up an automatic transfer of 10% of her paycheck to an investment account. One day she checked and realized she had accumulated thousands of dollars without ever feeling like she had sacrificed anything. Automating is digging a channel for your money to flow exactly where you want it to go. Fifth tip, use part of your salary to learn a new skill. Depending on a single income source makes you vulnerable. A new skill, on the other hand, is an open door. Tom, for example, worked in an Amazon warehouse. With part of his paycheck, he paid for a basic programming course. He started doing small freelance projects in his free time. Today he earns more as a part-time developer than in his original job. You don't need to quit your job, you just need to start. Sixth tip, build an invisible money machine. Most people live in the eternal cycle: work, get paid, spend, repeat. Those who build wealth create systems that generate income even when they're not present. Example, Rachel worked at Starbucks. She used part of her paycheck to buy materials to make handmade soaps. At first she sold a couple a week, But with consistency, she opened an online store and began delegating part of the work. Today, her soaps sell 24/7 while she still works part-time. You don't need to start with something huge. It can be a digital product, a small investment, or an automated service. The key is planting assets. Seventh tip, master your time. This tip is simple but powerful. We all have 24 hours. The difference is in how we use them. Many think that to earn more, they must work more hours. But those who truly grow organize their time to create, learn, and build. Think about Scott, a cashier at a supermarket. Instead of doing extra shifts, he dedicated 2 hours a week to studying data analysis. A year later, he got his first freelance client and doubled his income. Mastering your time means knowing which activities push you forward and which ones only distract you. And closely related to this, be careful who you surround yourself with. If you're surrounded by people with no ambition, they hold you back. If you surround yourself with people who talk about business, investments, and growth, your mindset expands. Start today. Putting into practice what you learn pulls you out of procrastination and speeds up your growth. Learning with real action activates your brain, helps you retain more, and teaches you how money truly works. It doesn't matter how much you earn today. What matters is how you decide to use it. Your future isn't built tomorrow. It starts now. If this content inspired you, hit the like button. Comment which tip feels easiest and which one you could start today. And subscribe for more content that can transform your relationship with money. See you in the next video.